and for you just to focus on yourself. Just allow the breath to come into your body. Just take a bit of time just to feel your toes are spread on your mat. Your thighs are lifted, butt's released, your abs are engaged, your chest is lifted, and that piece of string is pulling you up to the ceiling. Just make sure you're comfortable, taking in your surroundings. Which allows your mind just to focus on the movements we're going to do for the next hour. Shoulders dropping down, piece of string pulling you up, abs engaged. And then take one hand onto your forehead and take the other hand onto the back of your neck and just lightly push on both. Just lightly. You will feel yourself standing up just that little bit taller, and then take both hands and place them on the top of your head and just give it a rub, and then on your temples, the back of your jaw, and then find the place in between your eyebrows where you get the pressure point and just rub there. And then bring your hands together and take a deep breath in as you take your arms up, up, up. And exhale and arms down. And again, really enjoy this feeling of lifting your ribs, feeling your shoulders are down, stretching up, and exhale and arms down by your side. And again, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and exhale. And keep this going. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and exhaling. And 4 more. Feeling the stretch up and the exhalation. And 3. You can follow your hands up and out. And again. 2. And down. Sheila, I can see you if that's any use. And 1. And arms down. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Feel the piece of string pulling you up. Make sure your abs are engaged and your shoulders are in line with your hips, in line with your ankle bone. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take your neck round to the right and left. And then come back to center and bring your chin down towards your chest. And look up to the ceiling. And again, head crosses to the right, left, forward, look down, and look up. And again, to the right, left, come to the forward, look down, and look up. And then look forward and let your head roll around once one way and once the other, as long as that is comfortable. And then come back to center and take your arms up above your head and bend them to halfway. And then lift up and bend them down halfway and up. Feel that stretch up and down and up and down. And keep this going. Breathing in, exhaling, up and down. Only halfway down, that's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, really using your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let your arms be like this, as though you're in goddess. And just go round to one side, keeping your feet glued on the ground, round to the other, round. That's it. As though you're sort of like a robot and you're going from side to side, using your spine, using your back. That's it. Good. Excellent. Keep this going for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then when your arms just want to flop down, push them up into the air. Interlock your fingers and push your arms up. Shoulders down, breathe, abs engaged. Brilliant. And push forward. Feel that stretch forward. And then take your hands behind you, interlock your fingers, lift up your arms just as far as you want to go. Might be here. In fact, your arms and your shoulders will limit to how far you can go. But just get the stretch through your shoulders, especially if you've been at your desk all day. And down, and roll your shoulders round. And then place your hands on your shoulders as you roll them. Sit. Good. And bring them forward. And take them back. And then let your shoulders go down away from your ears, and then bring them right up to your ears and let them go. And again, right up and let them go. And one more time, right up and let them go. And let those shoulders drop right down. And then take your arms out, right out, as though you're stretching, stretching, stretching as far as you can go. And let your arms go round. Your feet are still firmly placed on the ground. Arms go round from side to side. Good. Excellent. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let your arms go round your body in string arms, just like we do a lot. Thinking of your spine, thinking of your nervous system as you do this. So you're wringing them out. Letting everything be squeezed out that doesn't want to be there. And another 8. Really enjoy this feeling. Enjoy it through your waist as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back and roll your shoulders round. And then take your arms up. Feel the stretch up as though you're just about to dive. And back. And up. And back. Up. And back. Really feel that stretch up. Take your arms back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring your arms down and feel your shoulders are down away from your ears. Feel that the top part of your body feels looser already. You can move it around, just feeling it feels looser. Your neck is looser. Take your hands onto your hips and push your right hip out to the side. Push your butt back, left and then forward. So you're going round in a circle. That's it, just getting those hips moving one way and then the other. And then give your hips a shake from side to side. That's it. And then come back to center. Now feel that your feet, your toes are spread, your thighs are lifted, butt released, abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up as you take your arms up above your head, shoulders down, and come right up onto your toes. Good. Feel that stretch up and come down, bend your knees and bring your hands together and take your left elbow over to your right knee and push through your feet, come back up. Feel like you're holding onto that box, come up onto your toes. And bend your knees, come down and go round to the other side. Right elbow over to your left knee, breathing. Push through your feet, come up, 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 right up onto your toes. And down, bend your knees and come round. Left elbow over to your right. Breathe in, exhale, come up onto your toes. Come down, bend your knees, right elbow over to your left. And one more time. Arms up, push your hands, come up and down. Bend your knees, take your left elbow over. And push back up. One more time. Up, down, right elbow over. And then come up, push into your feet, keep your feet on the ground. Arms up above your head, bend your knees, fold over from the hips, let your hands drop down. And then push your sitting bones up into the air. Now feel that stretch down and then bend your knees and peel up. And take your arms up above your head. Feel that stretch up here. Bend your knees, fold forward. Straighten up your legs as much as you can. And then bend your knees, peel back up. And again, take your arms up above your head. Bend your knees, fold forward. And then straighten up your legs and slowly, slowly come up. Bring your hands into prayer position and take a deep breath in. Arms up and out. Bend your knees. Feel your tailbone dropping. Come down. Pick something up off the floor. Angel arms, you all know it. Arms up and out. And again, breathe in. Exhale. Bend your knees. And come down. Push through your feet. Arms up and out. And keep this going. Breathing in, exhaling. Bend your knees, come down, arms up and out. And 4 more. 4. And 2 more. Feel that stretch up, arms out, bend your knees. Feel already that your body's loosening up all the way through. And the last one. And roll your shoulders around. You should feel a bit warmer all the way through your body, all the way through from the inside out. You should feel a little bit warmer now. Abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. And take your arms, take them up above your head, shoulders down, and then go over into half moon, right arm over into half moon. Good, feeling the stretch just going as far as is comfortable for you. 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up. And over to the other side. Breathing in, exhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up. And then go back, look back. Please support your back if you need to for this back bend. And come back up. Take your arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. And come forward, eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Now remember how we just bent our knees, we put our ribs onto our thighs. Now do the same again with straight legs. So your ribs are on your thighs, you're breathing, you're hanging down. And then allow your arms to go round in a semicircle. And then come back to center. Bend your knees and slowly come up. Now breath per movement. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, come back up. And over to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale and up. and back, and up, and arms out, and come forward. Remember, feeling that your flat back is as flat as possible, lengthening through. Take your hands around your elbows and hang down with your hands around your elbows. Feeling that stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees and slowly, slowly come back up. Last time into these half moons. Breathe in, exhale, come over. Just as far as it feels right for you today. And come back up and over to the other side. And breathe in, exhale and up. Remember, support your back if you need to. Go back, look back. And come back up, arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. And then take your hands into your hips. Now push into your hips as you fold forward. So you really get that stretch all the way through the backs of your legs, through your spine, ribs, again, onto your thighs, just like they were earlier. And take your hands, take them all the way around the back of your legs. And bring your forehead down towards below your knees, pulling on the backs of your legs. Breathing. Really pull on the backs of your legs. You're going to stretch all the way through your spine, sitting bones going up into the air. And then bend your knees and slowly, slowly peel up. Take your arms up above your head and arms down. Now, come onto your mat so you have space in front of you. Breathing in, exhaling. Taking your left foot at a slight angle. Take your right foot into the instep. And then take a step forward. Whatever feels comfortable. Now, just make sure your heel is in line with your instep. Now bring your hips round. 3, 2, 1. Hips round, abs engaged. And take your arms up. Now feel that stretch up here. Breathing in. Exhale, look back. And breathe in. Exhale and come forward. Eyes down the wall. Eyes down the floor. Now take your hands wherever you can on your legs or all the way down to the floor, but only if your legs are straight. If you're straining, stretching, I'm jolly well going to reach the floor, don't. You can put blocks there if you want, but don't force it. It's that fold over the hips again, coming down and feeling that stretch down. Just take one more deep breath here. Now, if your back is pulling at all, walk your hands up your legs. Otherwise, take your arms forward so your ears are in between your arms and come back up and look back. And breathe in. Exhale and come forward. Eyes down the wall. Eyes down the floor. Take your hands wherever's comfortable on your legs, either side of your foot. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then push into your feet. Raise your arms or else walk them up your legs. And come back. And again. Forward with those 3 breaths down here. Really feel your arms are straight. You're folding over your hips. Take 3 breaths here. And then push into your feet, eyes up the floor. Eyes up the wall. Now breath per movement. Look back, breathe in, exhale, and come forward. And breathe in here. Exhale, come back up, and back, and forward, and down. And breathe in, exhale, up, and one more time. Breathe in, exhale, and and right leg back to left. Deep breath in, exhale. And then take the other leg, right leg at a slight angle. Place your foot into the instep and take a step forward. Again, whatever's right for you. Make sure your hip comes round. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take your arms up and look back. And then come forward for those 3 breaths down here. Now remember, really stretching, stretching, stretching forward. Coming down, stopping on your legs, whatever's right for you. Here, here, or else either side of your feet. Just keeping those legs straight. Breathing in, exhaling. And then push into your feet. Feel your arms come up and go back. And breathe in, exhale, and come forward. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Separate out your hands, hold it down here for 3 deep breaths. And then push up and back. And one more time with the breaths down here, really feeling the stretch through your legs. 3 more deep breaths. And push back up. Now breath per movement. Go back and forward. Breathe in here. Exhale and up and back and forward. And breathe in. Exhale and up. And one more time. Breathe in. Find that balance. Exhale. And come forward. And up. And back. And arms down. And bring the left leg back to your right. Deep breath in and exhale. Now come down onto the mat on into child's pose. Taking your arms forward, forehead onto the mat. Breathe, stretching forward. Take another couple of deep breaths here. And then take your arms round. So your right arm goes round to the right. In a semicircle, keep your head in the middle and take your left hand onto your right. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands round again to the other side. Now those of you with lower back pain will feel this. Very good for those of you who have to sit at a computer. And round again, taking the left hand onto the right. And round to the other side. Right arm over to your left. And then come back to centre, come up onto all fours. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And walk your hands round, just like we did just now, except you're on your knees, obviously. And round to the other side. And keep this going. Round. Now, those of you who don't have any lower back pain, it'll just be a side stretch. Round again. And then come back to centre, take your wrists underneath your shoulders, fingers spread, and push your butt back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come up. And push your butt back. And up. And again, back. Just stretching through your quads. And up. Back. Feeling that stretch through your quads, through your back. And up, spreading your fingers. 3 more. 3. And 2. And 1. And come up onto all fours. Okay, find your abs. Pull them in and up. Breathing in, exhaling, lifting them up. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull your tummy muscles up and take your spine up to the ceiling. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down, pushing your spine down and look up. And breathe in, exhale and up and down and up and down. And one more time, really getting that stretch. Up and down. And then coming back into neutral, taking your knees wide, big toes together, pushing your butt back and coming down in between your legs, stretching your arms away. Take another couple of deep breaths here. And then come up into a kneeling position. So you're kneeling on your mat, your abs are engaged, and you take your arms up. Now feel that stretch forward as you fold over your hips, just like we did earlier when we took our hands into our hips, taking our arms down. And come back up. Walk your hands up and down if you need to. And forward. And up. And forward. And up. And 3 more. Breathe in, exhale, and forward. And up. And 2 more. Up. And 1 more. And up. And then come forward, place your hands on your mat. Stretch your arms away as much as you can. Spread out your fingers. Come up onto your knees. Take your toes and push your toes down underneath you and push your butt back. And breathe. And then take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, push yourself up into down dog. Breathe in, exhale, keep your toes curled underneath, come back down and push back. Breathe in, exhale, push back up and down, really giving your toes a big stretch. And up and down, pushing your butt back and twice more. And up and down. And 1 more time. Up and down. Release your toes, push yourself back. And then when you're ready, come forward. Control it as you come down onto your mat and stretch your arms forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows in, and come up into cobra, pushing your hands up. Shoulders down, breathing, really feeling that stretch in cobra, opening up through your chest, through your lungs. Breathe in, exhale, come back down. And we're going to do 2 more cobras. Take a deep breath in, exhale, push up and down, and again, take a deep breath in, exhale, push up and down. And then when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Exhale, take your toes underneath you and push yourself back with your toes underneath you. And then breathe in. Exhale, push yourself up into down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. Release your toes, push your butt back. Breathe in. Exhale, rise up. That's it, good. Now keep this going. Come forward and forward on your mat. Stretch your arms forward. On your exhalation, elbows in, cobra. And down. Toes underneath, child's pose. Rise up, down dog. And toes, let them go, push back. And rise up. And 4 more sets. Keep this going. Forward and forward. And stretch forward. And cobra. And down. Toes underneath. Down dog. Release your toes, child's pose. Arms up. So you've got it. Forward and forward and stretch forward. Cobra and down. Child's pose. Down dog. Child's pose. And rise up. Twice more. On your exhalation, every movement. And down, toes underneath. And down dog. And down, release your toes. Rise up. And 1 more. Forward, well done everyone. And forward. And stretch forward. Cobra. And down. Toes underneath. Down dog. And down. And rise up. And stay on your knees. Just roll your shoulders round. Just look from right to left. And then take your arms up. And take your right arm underneath your left. And place your hands on your shoulders. Now pull on your shoulders, pushing in to your elbows. That's it. Good. And then go round side to side. So that you're twisting through your spine again, through your back. And then come up, take your arms up, and take your left arm underneath your right. Bring your hands onto your shoulders. So you're giving yourself a hug, shoulders down, pushing your elbows in, appreciating yourself, and then going round from side to side. And then take your arms up above your head, interlock your fingers, push your hands away from you just like we did before, shoulders down. That's it, straight up. Good, everyone. And then push forward. And then take your hands, take them behind you. Now, only if you want to, you might not want to, come forward and you'll get a tremendous shoulder stretch, taking your arms as far as they can go. And coming back up and taking your arms and rolling them round. Take your hands up above your head again. Put your hands into prayer position. Keep your butt on the back of your leg. Fold forward. Remember, it's that fold from the hips. Fold forward. Bringing your little fingers to the mat and then push your little fingers away. Breathing in. Exhaling, pushing those little fingers away. And then place your hands flat on your mat. Stretch your arms forward. Come up onto your knees, take your toes underneath you and push yourself back up into down dog. Now really feel that stretch. Your fingers are pushing into the mat, stretching into the mat as well. Your arms are straight. Spine in line with your neck's going through your shoulders. Your hips are lengthening away. Your legs are straight as you can make them. And you're breathing. Really feeling that stretch, breathing. And then take one heel down, the other heel down. Run a stretch. And then come right up onto your toes, bend your knees and push your heels away. And then when you're ready, bend your knees, bring your body weight forward so your shoulders are over your wrists as you bring your left leg in between your hands. Help it if you need to. Breathe. Push your right leg away and take the knee down to the ground. Pushing the foot away and rise up. So you're really stretching into that hip. So don't let it just be that you're kneeling down. You want to feel that stretch into your hip here. And take your arms up. Feel that stretch up here. Bending into that front knee. Good. Now bring your hands together and just like we did earlier, take your right elbow over to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the left arm up into the air, the right hand onto the ground. Breathe. Really stretch that left arm up as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left hand down to join the right. Take your left foot out just a little way. And if you want, and you can, but please don't feel you have to do this, come down onto your elbows. But if it feels a long way away, don't do it. It's a ridiculous posture, really. But just go for it if you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Move your foot back in. Feel that stretch. Rise up. And come down. Take your right toes underneath you. Push yourself back up into deep lunge position. Now push into your front foot as you rise up. Now if you'd rather not do this, don't. Take your arms up above your head. Breathe. If you want to stay down in deep lunge position, just appreciating that stretch, please do. Bring your hands together. Now this is a balance. Take your right elbow over to your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Feel that balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push into the front foot. Take your arms up and fold forward. And take the left leg back. Down dog. Breathing. Shoulders down. And bend your knees. Bring your body weight forward as you bring your right leg in. Right foot in. Breathe. Knee in line with your ankle. And then when you're ready, take the left knee down to the ground, making sure you get that stretch. And come up. And take your arms up. And then come down. And take your left elbow over to your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. That's it. Find that balance. Well done, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Separate out your hands. Take your right arm up, left arm down. Breathe. Good. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand to join the left on the inside of the right foot. Move the right foot out. And if you want to come down onto your elbows, please do. Only if you want to. Breathe into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Move the foot in. Take your arms up. Feel that stretch up here, stretch up through the hip and down. And then take the left toes underneath you. Come up Now, if it's enough for you to stay in deep lunge, stay in deep lunge. Only if you can and you want to, come up, breathing in, exhaling, taking your arms up above your head. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands together and take your left elbow over to your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe. 5. Don't worry if you fall out, just come back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself back up. And fold forward. Well done. And take your right leg back to your left. Brilliant. And rest it out, taking your arms down by your side. Breathing. And then when you're ready, come back up into down dog. Feel that stretch in down dog. Bend your knees, bring your body weight forward, and bring your left leg in between your hands. Take the right foot at an angle onto the floor. As you come up, straighten up your left leg. Good, excellent, lovely. And then take your left arm down, right arm up into triangle. Breathe, good. Look up at your right arm. Excellent, everyone. Left arm down. Sheila, you've taken the wrong arm down. It's your left. If you've taken your left leg forward, it's your left arm down. That's it, right arm up, exactly. Good. That's it, well done. Alison M, I think you could probably take a slightly wider step. Well done. Yeah, and then, good. And come back up. Let your arms come round again. Let them float down to the floor. Turn your right foot and take your left leg back, down dog. And then bend your knees. Bring your body weight forward and bring your right leg in. Place the left foot onto the ground. As you come up, straighten that left leg. Take your arms out. You've now got my back. And bring your right arm down, left arm up. Breathing, so go right down. That's it. Keep going as much as you can where you feel the stretch, but keep the left shoulder back. That's it. That's lovely, Sarah R. You might just need to take that left shoulder back a little bit more. That's it, exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left arm down, bend the right knee, turn the left foot, right leg back, down dog. Breathe in, exhale, bend your knees and bring the left leg in. Place the right foot on the floor and this time keep the left knee bent and push yourself up. So you're now in warrior. A really strong pose. Try and make sure that this hip is pulled up to the ceiling as much as you can. Arms are straight out. So you're not like this, you're sideways. That's it, exactly. Good. So you're sideways, the knee is bent as much as you can and the thigh is as parallel to the floor as you can take it. Now, when you're ready, whoops, my foot has just slipped. Bring the left elbow down, right arm up. Feel that stretch up, feel the shoulder coming back. Now, only if you can and you want to, take the left elbow onto the inside of the left knee and take the hand all the way down. But if your right shoulder comes forward a long way, don't do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the right arm come down. Left hand go to the other side. Turn your foot. Left leg back. Down dog. And bend your knees. Bring your right leg in. Bend into that knee, push the foot on the floor, and come up. Breathe. Hold it. Strong position, warrior. Let that thigh come as parallel to the ground as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Either bring the elbow down and reach up, or the arm down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come round. Right leg back, down dog. Breathing. Now bring your left leg in, turn, and just walk your hands towards the middle of your mat. So your hands are now middle of the mat. Turning your toes in. Now allow your inner thighs to stretch. One way and then the other way. Just let those inner thighs stretch. You can go as low as you want. And then come back to center. Now again, it's that fold from the hips with that flat back as possible. Coming down, placing, if you can, your elbows on the floor, and then if you can, the top of your head onto the mat. And then take a deep breath in, exhale. Come up just enough to be able to take your hands onto your ankles and pull on your ankles, and again, forehead down towards the floor. Breathing in, exhaling. And then push your feet in to the floor. Turn and take your left leg back, down dog. Breathing in, exhaling. Now bend your knees and bring your right leg in. Turn, and I'm just going to turn around and face you. And take your arms out. Now turn your right foot out, bend into that knee. And then turn your left foot out and bend into the knee. And carry on sinking down, pushing your knees back as much as you can. Taking your arms into Goddess, just like we did earlier, and letting that tailbone sink down. That's it, knees out, as though someone's pushing your knees out. But your abs are engaged, you're not collapsing. Hold it. 8. You're in Goddess, it's also called horse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, turn and come down, and take your left leg back, down dog. Brilliant. Rest it out, come down and take your arms down by your side. Fab. So we're going to take a rest, just a few breaths rest, and then we're going to do all those postures one after the other. Just another 3 deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, flick yourself back up into down dog. Feel that stretch, feel the energy. Well done. And now bend your knees. Bring your left leg in. You've got the lift up. Take your left leg straight. Take your left arm down into triangle. Breathe in. Exhale. Take your right hand down, bend your knees, and take your left leg back, down dog. And bend your knees and bring your right leg in. Straighten up your right leg, come up and take your right arm down into triangle. Breathe coming back up, turning and coming down, and right leg back, down dog. Bend your knees and bring your left leg in, down dog. Keep that knee bent, come up and come into warrior, reaching up, breathing. If you want to take your hand all the way down, please do. And then come down, take that left leg back, down dog. Bend your knees, take your right leg, keep the knee bent, push yourself up. And then come round into warrior and breathe in, exhale. Turn, come down, right leg back, down dog. Breathe in, exhale, left leg in. Turn and come into the middle. One leg down, the other leg down. Into inner thigh stretch, bending one knee, bending the other. Breathing all the time. And then then straighten up your legs and bring your forehead down towards the floor. Now slide your hands outwards, hold onto your ankles and carry on for another deep breath, feeling that stretch. And then breathe in, exhale, walk your hands back and take the left leg back, down dog. Bend your knees and bring the right leg in. Come up and turn your feet outwards. So one foot goes outwards, the other foot goes out. Bend into your knees and push down. Let your tailbone drop and take your hands into goddess. That's it, good. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Come back up, turn and take your hands down. Take your left leg back, down dog. And then just for a bit of fun, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. And again, plank, crocodile, cobra and down dog. And then either step or jump your legs back in. If you want to jump, bring your body weight forward and jump your legs back in. Deep breath in, arms up and arms out. Well done. Take a deep breath here and exhale. And now when you're ready, we're just going to do a balanced tree. So lift up your right leg and lift it up for tree. Do take it low if you need to, below your knee. Just don't push against your knee. Find that balance. Good. And then reach for the sky. Excellent. Breathing in, exhaling, shoulders down, abs engaged. Good. Take another 3 deep breaths here. Everyone's in it. That's amazing. Well done. Don't worry if you've fallen out. And come back down. And let that leg go back down. And the other side. Lift up the left leg. And take another 3 deep breaths here. Well done. And bring your hands together and let the leg go back down. Take a deep breath in, take your arms up and out. Brilliant, well done. And come down into a sitting position on your mat. Just sit cross-legged on your mat. Feel like someone is standing on your knees. Feel your piece of string still pulling you up. Bring your hands together in prayer position. Just take a few deep breaths here. Thank you. What have you got? No, you don't want that. No, oh, you really don't want that. And then take a deep breath in and exhale. And again, breathe in and exhale. And again, breathe in. And this time, as you exhale, take your right hand behind you, left hand onto your right knee, look over your right shoulder. So again, we're just squeezing out that spinal cord, that nervous system. And then come back up and take the hands over, looking over the other side. Breathing in, exhaling. And then come back up and take your arms out. Lift up your chest, abs engaged. And bring your arms in and concave your back. Just like we did earlier, really giving yourself a hug. And now lift yourself up. And so we're opening our heart, opening our lungs, welcoming in the new season we've just gone into, the cozy nights, the dark nights. Concave and open up. And again, concave and open. Really feeling your heart and lungs opening. 3 more. Two. And 1. And then lift yourself up, lift your chest, shoulders down, take your hands onto your knees. Let your shoulders drop and gently close your eyes. Allow the breath to be deep into your body. And notice how you've thought about nothing else but the movements we've been doing for the last hour. Notice how your mind and body have come together with your breath. Notice how your mind is clear and calm. Take 3 deep breaths here. And then bring your hands together. Keep this nice feeling. And thank you very much for joining me for Thursday evening yoga practice. Thank you all very, very much. I hope you feel stretched and strengthened. Well done.